Ross Gerber, one of Tesla's earliest and most prominent investors, has publicly called for CEO Elon Musk to step down from his leadership role at the electric vehicle giant. Gerber's bold stance underscores growing concerns among investors about Musk's recent political engagements and their potential impact on Tesla's brand and market performance. Gerber's call for Musk's resignation isn't an isolated opinion. It echoes a growing chorus of concerns from investors, brand experts, and even Tesla customers. However, unlike the pandemic-driven deficit, which was largely seen as a temporary emergency response, the current debt crisis appears to be the result of deeper structural issues within the American economy. From massive tax cuts to uncontrolled government spending and rising interest rates, the factors driving this fiscal imbalance are far more complex and difficult to reverse. Ross Gerber has never been one to shy away from voicing his opinions on Tesla. As an early investor who once held around 100 million euros in Tesla shares, his criticisms carry significant weight. In a recent statement, Gerber accused Musk of being distracted by his political engagements and neglecting the automaker. According to Gerber, Musk's attention is so divided that Tesla suffers from neglect. He emphasized that the automaker has lacked strong direction for an extended period and suggested that someone else should step in to take charge. Gerber's frustration stems from Musk's involvement with U.S. President Donald Trump's administration. Musk was appointed as the head of DOGE, a role that has seen him spearheading widespread layoffs in federal agencies and pushing radical budget cuts. Elon Musk's DOGE has been highly controversial since its inception. Despite its official-sounding name, DOGE is not a government department, but rather an initiative led by Musk and President Donald Trump to significantly downsize federal operations. Initially, Musk suggested cutting $2 trillion from the federal budget, but later revised his target to $1 trillion. Achieving such reductions requires deep cuts to government programs and staff, a move supported by fiscal conservatives and their political allies but heavily criticized by those who argue it will harm millions of Americans. One of the most drastic impacts of DOGE's efforts has been on the United States Agency for International Development, which previously managed $40 billion in funding. Musk viewed the agency as inefficient and riddled with mismanagement, leading to a near-total dismantling of its workforce. Once employing around 14,000 people, USAID is now expected to shrink to fewer than 300 employees. Supporters of the agency argue that these cuts are reckless and short-sighted, potentially undermining critical international aid efforts. Tesla investor Ross Gerber expressed concern that while Tesla produces exceptional vehicles, its marketing strategy has become one of the most ineffective in the industry. He emphasized that the situation is particularly problematic because it involves highly controversial topics, such as the removal of climate scientists and the reduction of aid for starving children in Africa. Gerber suggested that consumers are drawn to products that align with their values and evoke a sense of positivity, which Tesla's current controversies fail to achieve. For Gerber and other Tesla investors, this new position signals a dangerous shift. Christopher Tsai, another major Tesla shareholder, echoed these sentiments in an interview with The Guardian, stating that Musk's political activism is eroding Tesla's credibility and alienating its core customer base. Tesla's once soaring stock has plummeted in recent months. Since December, the company has reportedly lost over $800 billion in market value. Investors are growing increasingly anxious as the company's stock price continues to tumble. Adding to Tesla's woes, its vehicle sales are also suffering. According to data from JADO Dynamics, Tesla's European sales have taken a severe hit, with registrations dropping by a staggering 45% in January alone. In Germany, one of Tesla's key markets, registrations fell an even more dramatic 76%. Tesla's recent decline in sales has been attributed to multiple factors, reflecting both external market pressures and internal controversies. Analysts point to several key issues contributing to the downturn, including growing consumer dissatisfaction with Elon Musk's political affiliations, increasing competition from Chinese and European electric vehicle manufacturers, and a general reluctance among buyers as Tesla prepares to release an updated Model Y. The Model Y continues to be Tesla's most popular vehicle, yet anticipation for the upcoming version has led many potential customers to postpone their purchases. However, the significant drop in Model 3 sales, plummeting by a third across Europe, indicates that Tesla's struggles extend beyond just a single model update. This broader decline suggests that deeper issues are affecting the company's reputation and consumer trust. According to Jade Dynamics analyst Felipe Munoz, one of the driving forces behind Tesla's sales slump is the increasing polarization surrounding Musk's political stance. A notable portion of consumers appear to be distancing themselves from the brand due to his outspoken activism and ideological affiliations. Even Musk himself has recognized this shift in public perception. In a recent interview with conservative commentator Tucker Carlson, he acknowledged that while he was once widely supported by more left-leaning individuals, that sentiment has significantly faded in recent times. The controversy surrounding Musk isn't just playing out in financial circles, it has spilled onto the streets. Across the US and Europe, Tesla vehicles have been vandalized and protests have erupted outside Tesla showrooms. In Milan, demonstrators went so far as to hang an effigy of Musk, while outside a Tesla factory in Berlin, activists projected an image of Musk allegedly performing a Nazi salute. While these acts of protest are extreme, they highlight the growing discontent among certain consumer groups. In the US, disgruntled Tesla owners have been seen plastering their cars with stickers that read, "I bought it before Elon went crazy." Political leaders have also weighed in. A Polish government minister recently called for a boycott of Tesla vehicles, while in Canada, another key Tesla market, Musk drew ire for declaring, "Canada is not a real country." Musk's growing alignment with right-wing politics has not gone unnoticed. His reported $270 million donation to Donald Trump's presidential campaign and his vocal support for Germany's far-right AfD party have sparked significant controversy. Many see these moves as a stark departure from Tesla's origins, which were rooted in sustainability and progressive ideals. The intersection of business and politics has often proven to be a risky gamble for high-profile entrepreneurs. While some have leveraged their corporate success to gain political influence, others have seen their businesses struggle as a result of their political ambitions or affiliations. The former CEO of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, made headlines when he announced his independent bid for the U.S. presidency in 2019. While Schultz had built Starbucks into a global coffee powerhouse, his political aspirations alienated both conservative and liberal customers. Tech billionaire Peter Thiel, a co-founder of PayPal and an early investor in Facebook, became one of the few Silicon Valley figures to publicly support Donald Trump during the 2016 election. His political stance led to intense backlash from employees, customers, and peers in the tech industry. Some entrepreneurs distanced themselves from him, and his association with controversial government surveillance programs through Palantir also fueled criticism. As Tesla faces increasing market pressure, investor frustration, and public scrutiny, the road ahead looks uncertain. Some analysts suggest Musk should step away from Tesla and focus on his political aspirations in other ventures like SpaceX and X, formerly Twitter. Despite these growing concerns, Musk has shown no signs of stepping down. Instead, he continues to double down on his political stances, often using X to attack critics. Tesla's future now hinges on whether Musk can repair the company's reputation and refocus on its core mission, or if shareholders, customers, and competitors will ultimately force a change in leadership. Musk has long been known as an unconventional, sometimes polarizing leader. But as Tesla faces declining sales, an exodus of investors, and an increasingly divided consumer base, his role as CEO is more scrutinized than ever. Your perspective matters. What do you make of investors calling for Elon Musk's resignation as Tesla's CEO? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the Current Affairs channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our informative future videos. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thank you for watching.